Armand here with your forecast for the week of August 8th, 2022. I bet you didn't expect to hear that. Certainly if you have not been watching my forecast, I haven't done any since January or February or something like that. When I felt that my sort of lighthearted style of plan for your week and take a look at what's going on in the collective, not really meshing with the deeply polarized and intense energy that we're all living under these days. And I thought, well, and I would say what I thought was the most innocuous, neutral comment people would be, you think that, what's the point, And I'm not sure why I decided to do this again, and I'm not sure that I'm going to do it again next week or anything like that, but who cares? I was trying to get to the point where YouTube would acknowledge my viewership enough to pay me, even just a couple of cents, because I didn't like that they were putting commercials in front of my videos without me getting anything from it. And that was a silly little egotistical thing on my part, wasn't it? I mean, they're hosting 70 million hours of content or something like that, which is essentially for free. A little bit more in the way of commercials now, but it's essentially for free. If they're making anything on my little forecast thing, well, God bless them. Why should I begrudge them that? So I don't feel myself on that social media treadmill anymore. As I said, I don't know why I thought to come back and do this again. Although I think it could potentially be the full moon that we have this week. It's active. You kind of want to do something anyway, or maybe the fact that it's very hot in the northeastern United States and I can be in the air conditioning for a little bit longer to do this. Anyway, we start the week. Okay, let's not start the week. Let's not play that whole go through the week thing. It's the week of the full moon. Okay, so it's a week of oppositions, and it really is a week of oppositions. We have the sun in Leo opposed by the moon in Aquarius when we get to the full moon on Thursday. And oppositions are times when we have dialogue, we have connections, we have something to deal with in the world usually. It's not like we have like an internal tension. It's usually like there's something to be dealt with. Full moons bring things to light. And the oppositions that we have this week will also bring things to light. What? Let's see. We start the week with an opposition of Venus to Pluto. That's exact, depending upon where you are. It's either early Tuesday or late Monday. But we'll feel it mostly on Monday with some reverberations through the week as the moon kind of hits both Venus and Pluto. So it's really a Monday thing, and then we'll see it again, in lesser waves as we go along. We've been feeling it building in lesser waves, and it peaks on Monday. So Venus is in the sign of Cancer, where she is looking for kind of security. It's a security-oriented sign. And Venus in Cancer, when it comes to relationship, when it comes to socializing, when it comes to economics, Venus tends to be a little bit more protective, a little bit more closer to home, sort of, sticking with a tried and true tradition, whatever tradition is for you, it varies by individual, but it has that kind of vibe. Now, throughout her time in Cancer, which has been 3 or 4 weeks, she has been aware of the fact that her last aspect, the last thing she's doing before she leaves the sign, is opposing Pluto. Pluto's over in Capricorn, where he is tearing up. He's been there since 2008, where he is tearing up the idea of what is secure, what is traditional, what you can rely on. So this has been a little bit of a nervous time for her. Venus wants to kind of be at home. Venus wants to feel secure, and this awareness that there are changes on the way, that there isn't that much solid ground. This could affect you when it comes to relationship. This can affect you when it comes to finances, particularly. It can affect just generally socializing and enjoying yourself. And to tell you the truth, it would have effect on your sense of aesthetics or our collective aesthetics as well. So it's the things that we enjoy in life, very Venusian, the things that we enjoy are under a little bit of stress, and we feel it very much at the beginning of the week. Then on Thursday, Venus leaves Cancer and goes into Leo, which should really lighten the vibe. Venus will join the Sun in Leo, and so we have a few weeks of a little bit lighter, a little bit more of the summer lightheartedness type of thing. Maybe, who knows? That's Venus is in the clear anyway. That is also the day of the full moon. The full moon is on Thursday, and the Sun in Leo looking for, attention, fun, passion, excitement, big-hearted kind of thing, and kind of individualistic, what I want. Moon in Aquarius, a little bit more collective, a little bit more cooler, a little bit more socializing kind of thing. It's a little bit of the polarity between, like you and me romance versus, let's go out with friends, or it's the polarity between this is what I really want to do today, and well, this would probably be what we should do today. This is a little bit more the obligation. This would be better for everybody, that kind of thing. But it's a fun energy. It's one of the more fun full moons of the year. The Aquarius moon is. So, you get out on Thursday, take advantage of Venus being just into Leo. We have a full moon in Aquarius. It's a pretty good vibe, I would say, for Thursday going into Friday. Well, yeah. And then at the end of the we have to back up a little bit. Also on Thursday, it's not really backing up, but also on Thursday, the Sun is square to Uranus. That means that full moon, those polarities are given a little bit of extra energy by the planet Uranus. Uranus really pushes for the individual side of things. This is what I want to do, but it's not so solar individuality, because Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. So it amps things up. It amps up the full moon tensions. Right? So we have a little bit extra tension because the planet Uranus is in there pushing on both planets at the same time. So I would say that some folks, not you, not me, but some folks are going to feel the pressure, and it's going to be a little hard to contain, and you might get a bit of, reactivity and so on. Patience is a little bit lower. So it is a great energy. Go out, party, enjoy the time and stuff like that. Be aware, though, that Wednesday and Thursday, some folks are going to have a little bit of extra irritability that might not really be in full harmony with the otherwise fun Aquarius full moon. Then on Sunday, the Sun opposes Saturn, and that's just not too much fun. That's just not a ball laugh, because now the Sun, again in Leo, that heartfelt energy, I'm going with my heart, is opposed by Saturn, or is opposing Saturn, if we want to be astrologically syntactic correct, is opposing Saturn. Saturn in Aquarius is certainly giving the sense of duty, obligation, what you should do, what's better for everybody, not just you type of thing. So there's a little bit of a tension there. What I would say, gotten this far, this is the big payoff, I guess. What I would say is that the midweek is a time when you could really get some great insights, wonderful ideas, really be like, energized and enthused. Lots of possibilities at midweek. And at the end of the week, when we get to the weekend, and particularly Sunday, let's say Saturday, Sunday. Then it becomes a matter of, well, there's a lot of possibilities, but what are we going to do? For example, are we going to do another video next week?